So going ahead now, I have to present Dr. Archana Tandon. She is a gynecologist, a blogger, a published author with 2 books published, Umar Pe Jazba and Lessons of Life. Her poems have been published in more than a couple of anthologies. She was appreciated by BMO for a webinar, which was a panel discussion on can law alone stop the declining female sex ratio, where she has put forth many suggestions. She is also an avid enthusiast photographer. She loves photographing birds and natural landscapes and various other shots, and loves singing old Bollywood songs. Her YouTube channel is her activity catalog with many of her educational videos, her activities, as she held various official positions and blogs. She was Mrs. India Classical Runner-Up in 2017. She was the first in India to organize a webinar in 2015 as a mode for panel discussion, and the first in India to hold the webcast of a webinar and live operative workshop and CME in 2016. She has received recognition for her writings, and her poems have gained spaces in leading newspapers. She received the Global Womenator Award in 2020.
Wonderful. What a lovely personality. We all know Archana ji, I guess, from UBI members must be aware of her, because we have heard her, we have read her, we have seen her photographs clicked by her. Really amazing, and really glad that Archana ji could make it today. Thank you so much, Archana ji, for your time. She's a true warrior, I must say that. She is a true health warrior.
Thank you, Aditi, and thank you, Sapna, for those lovely words. They are, of course, superlative. I don't deserve them. But yes, thank you so much.
Not deserve them. You deserve all of them, in fact. Wonderful.
Yes. Today, ma'am is here to present 2 of her poems. The first one is a geometrical poem on shaping earth, and the second one is a trial of a betrayal. So let's listen to her poems.
So, though a doctor by profession, I was always a keen student of mathematics. And so much so that I pursued both higher maths and biology till 12th, and calculus, trigonometry, and geometry were my favorite subjects. So here I will like to recite a poem which is how to use geometrical figures for shaping Earth, with the Third World War fear looming on our heads, with Ukraine and Russia engaging in a fight. This poem of mine carries meaning. Just as potters give shapes to pots on their spinning wheels, and glass artisans skillfully blow various forms to us that appeal, just as weavers weave forms and shapes on their loom, and God shapes the living beings both inside and outside the womb. We human beings should sprinkle dots of love in all directions, letting them join to form lines of civilizations, which intersect with each other to shut out profaneness. Inside the so-formed triangles, saving all humanness. Courtesy, these trigons will take shape pyramids of equality to protect and safeguard the fate of humanity. under the hemispherical domes of residences will bloom benevolence and kindness, when an artistic society will replace the robotic humanness. On this sphere called Earth, nature will nurture the residing virtuous beings to replace the lines of frowns by semicircular smiles so pleasing. By the grace of God, with passing times, these geometrical shapes will substantially join to give shape and meanings to all living creatures, avoiding the real and the proxy wars of the imminent future. My second poem is on relationships. And is there anything important, more important than the challenging relationships and maintaining them for a long-lasting period? Rewarding relationships are a challenge, and we can all relate to them. I have written a lot of poems on relationships based on romance, relationship, of friendship, and the relations which we have in our families. What we want around a lifetime with one person, we can find in a moment with someone else. And this is brought out well in my poem, Trial of Betrayal. Was it a trial awaiting a betrayal? Or was it a walk to test the talk? They walked on together, enjoying the crescendo, trying to sheepishly peep in through their heart's window. Testing and trying each other, they amusingly carried on, courtesy their brains rather than their brawn. The realization of truth had never been so mature. Both were honoring a relationship whose core was so pure. Mutual respect and growth formed the axis of this new age relationship, which helped them gain an equilibrium without falling prey to a guilt trip. Thank you. Over to you, Aditi.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Both the poems were really different and really unique and powerful in their own way. So, thanks a lot for sharing both of them.
I would also like to share something. Archana ji is a very good singer too. Am I correct, Archana ji? आज आई हो तो दो लाइनें सुना के जाओ, कुछ अच्छा सा गुनगुना के जाओ. I'm sure this might be a googly right now. I'm sorry for that. If you're not comfortable, you can say no. But looking at you, I really felt that, आप unmute करिए.
If I would have had a hint beforehand, I would have prepared with the music. But now I'll go without music and just
a couple lines. I'm getting greedy. Frankly. Aditi, I've been watching her videos all this while, and I've heard her so much. She's a very, I'm sure you must have also seen and read her. She's a very old member of UBI and a veteran. And basically, I always admire her zeal to do so many things. I can't understand how you manage so many things together. Hats off to you, Ashwin, really. And music is also one thing which she loves. So, 4 लाइनें तो बनती हैं आज.
Sayonara, sayonara, कल फिर आऊंगी sayonara, इठलाती और बल खाती, वादा निभाऊंगी sayonara, sayonara, sayonara.
Wonderful, wonderful. I am very sorry for this, but मुझे हट गया.
नहीं, अगर पहले से पता होता तो म्यूजिक के साथ और मजे से गाती.
मुझे रियलाइज नहीं हुआ. मैंने जब देखा मैं कहा वाओ शी इज देयर. मैं जस्ट डिड रियलाइज कि आई कुड हैव आस्क्ड यू अर्लियर कि गाना तैयार करके आओ यार.
फिर कल फिर आऊंगी सायोनारा.
कल आएंगे. कहीं भाग थोड़ी जा रहे हो आप. हम पकड़ के फिर लेके आएंगे जल्दी. एंड
अगर गाने की बात हो रही है तो आवर होस्ट फॉर द